Yay, we did it so far. Good. Technology. We did it. All right, my name is Karen Kartika. Today's presentation is on how to create a lasting change using energy work. And just going to give you a little background of who I am. I'm an energy healer. I'm a hypnotherapist and a breathwork facilitator. And that's how I met a few of you here. And how I got into doing what I do and what I do that I really love is because I've just been exposed so much with anything mystical. I'm just going to say that's mystical. It's something that we don't use often in our day-to-day, something that we are not being taught in our education. But when I was growing up, I have grandparents who actually left me a note with an astrology reading and numerological reading, which I never really understand until I've become an adult, and I'm like, this thing is actually fascinating. And that's actually what opened the door for me as well to start to learn astrology and human design. And I also have a grandma who never got ill, never have any major ailments, and she always have a way to create remedies for any type of ailments, whether it's herbs, whether it's through food, or even massages. And because of that, despite of the demand of me becoming somebody who's like going to school and going to college and become, and taking a job that is using a lot more of my logical mind. On this side, I've been so fascinated about alternative healing. In 2008, I started to explore what was then called touch for healing. And this is before I heard about Reiki or anything like that. And happiest acupressure, this is again before we hear things like tapping. What we were doing is basically putting pressures in meridian points to then create a relaxed state, which we all know that once you're in a relaxed state, your body is given a chance to heal itself. And it's not just the body, but it's also the mind and also any, chemistry that's happening that create emotions in our body. And at that time, I explored all this alternative healing because I, at that time, was also battling with low energy and mood swings and irregular periods. And I found these two methodologies helped me a lot then. So because of how fascinating and how it worked, which was for me at that time was like beyond believable. I started to then explore other things, and that's how I got into Reiki, Qigong, and pranic healing practices, and hypnotherapy and breath work at the same time. I just feel like the more that I learn all this technique, I realized that we all have this supernatural ability within ourselves. And that's really what lights me up. I don't know if this is covering me up. Okay, I'm going to move this one here. What lights me up is basically the energy that I got when I interacted with people who come into my life, and I've been able to help just seeing the transition that everyone experienced, whether it was overcoming some challenges, becoming more light, healing something emotionally or physically, seeing opportunity in challenges and all of that. It just transformation, basically, right? It always makes my day, and that's, I feel like, what makes my job wonderful, is because I got to see all of this, and at the same time making this as a career, as a profession. And there's this cheesy statement that suffering is optional, and throughout this experience of me learning and practicing and then sharing more and more, I'm convinced, yeah, we all always have the options to find a way that does not require us to just go it the hard way. There's always another way. What also light me up is because, you've heard my history. I love anything supernatural. And more I'm convinced that it's what we call supernatural is actually what inherently is what already within us. And it's our gift. You can say it gift, but I feel like it's our, it's actually pretty natural to us. And more we are being open to that possibilities, to use all of this gifts for our own healings and maybe for others as well. And third one that lights me up, it's the community and co-creation, because I believe strongly that when we work together, we create something better or bigger. There's that statement, if you want to go fast, you go alone, but if you want to go far, you go together. And I feel like more and more that we are called toward building together instead of just relying on our individual strength. So that's what lights me up, and that's what really create or the foundations of what I offer in my practice. So just to emphasize, I keep moving this video. I'm not really sure how this is actually going to show up in the presentation. It's going to be interesting how this is going to look like. But just want to emphasize that I'm not a teacher. I'm here to share you wisdoms and teachings that I've learned along the way and some of my own experiences, how to apply them so that it makes an impact in your life. But I am actually more of a catalyst because I want to really empower everyone that each one of us is a powerful creator. And I want to empower each one of you to become more powerful creator so that you can live your best life. And I want to share as much as possible the knowledge and the wisdom in a simple and easy way. And if you feel like I have not delivered on that at the end of the presentation, please give me feedback. I always welcome any feedback because I like everybody else, wants to improve. Okay. Welcome, Violet.
Hello.
Hi. Okay. So 3 things that I want to instill today as we're learning something. I don't know whether this is going to be something new, but no matter what, even if it's the same topic, you've heard this before, you might actually get something else that you have not maybe heard, or something that give you an aha moment that maybe you've heard it before but makes sense today. So this is something that I just learned recently from Tony Robbins. I'm pretty sure a lot of you heard of that big name. But when you're actually just listening to an information, you probably only absorb about 10% of it. But if you're listening and intently writing, you absorb about 60% of information. However, if you're listening and you're writing and you're giving it a good energy because you're excited about it, and you feel like, okay, I can do this, I want this for myself, and you're starting to write down some notes on the side to, as like a next step or action plans that you're going to do, you're actually absorbing the information almost up to 100%. So this is a free workshop for you. I'm sharing, if anybody knows me, I tend to overshare a lot of information to a point that sometimes it's too much. So you probably want to capture this as much as possible. Even if you're just hearing my excitement, please absorb that, because we all know that we are all energy. And I'm giving you this so that you can absorb it even in your subconscious mind. But more importantly, when you hear something that you're like, yes, this is for me, write it down and make it a point to be something that you're going to act upon. I just get some chat. Not too much. Thank you. All right. So when I do presentation, when I do workshop, I like to make this as optimum as possible. I'm going to stop sharing here because I want us to do some exercise. I'm sure all of you know energy. But sometimes we think of energy of just something that we see as a fuel, right? But we are all energy. me moving this hand require energy. Me talking require an energy. And that's like the physical energy, right? Then there's also the emotional energy, because when you're actually happy, you expend some energy. When you're sad, you also expend some energy. So your emotions carry energy as well. Same thing as thoughts. When you're thinking, when you're working, especially us who are working a lot with our head strategy, putting an organization together and things like that, you will feel tired at the end of the day because you use a lot of your thoughts, right? The same thing as well, if you're thinking about something over and over and over and over and again, and that thoughts are like it's clouding your mind, and then suddenly you're like, why am I so tired? That's because your thoughts also require energy. Okay, so body, physical, emotional, and mind or thoughts. Now, because energy is something that we can't really see, so we're just gonna feel it. We're gonna experience it, right? So right now, just what is this movement? So we're just gonna use our hand, whatever this movement is, and we're just gonna part it a little bit. Rubbing. Thank you, Violet. After we rub our hands, we just like put it up like palm distance. And you noticed, right? There's like some electricity. There's like this, it feels like something is there. You can't see it, but it's there. That's our energy. Now I want you to put your arms, your hands, palm face up. I want you to imagine a bag of rice, 2 pounds of rice or 1 kilogram of rice. And then we're going to put that bag of rice on your left hand and just maybe use your imagination, close your eyes and imagine a big bag of rice on your left hand. And just notice what you're starting to sense on your left hand. Even right now, as I'm imagining this bag of rice on my left hand is starting to drop down because I'm sensing the weight of it, especially on the hand that I don't use actively. It just sort of kind of like feel it's heavy, and now it's going down. All right, remove that from the hand and put the hands up again. Now we're gonna think about helium balloon, 10 of them. And we're gonna use the ribbon and put it on the finger here. We're gonna tie the ribbon on the finger and imagine, close our eyes and just notice. Notice how your hands is experiencing this helium balloon, the lightness, and what does this want to do? And just allow the energy to drift and allow it to bring it up. Oh, my hands suddenly going up. All right. So that's energy. That's how energy works. As simple as that. And that's how we also use as energy work, energy healers. We draw the energy that is in our space, because we are all energy, and the life force that give us our life right now is around us. So we draw that, and right now you can even do this with yourself or yourself. Just imagine your hands, and imagine you're receiving an energy through the palm of your hand. And right now I'm going to actually send some energy to you. So just have your hands up like this, and I'm going to send some energy to the palm of your hand. All right. So now use this energy, don't rub it. Put it on the part of your body that feels tight. Maybe you feel tightness on the jaw, so just put it there. Maybe you feel tightness on the shoulder, and just put it there. And just feel your body receiving this energy right now. How do you feel? Yeah. Just give me a comment, thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever it is. If you don't feel it, it's okay. If this is your first time working with energy, some people are more sensitive, some people are not. But we're gonna make you know, we're gonna make you feel more as we progress. Okay, thank you for that thumbs up, Tracy. Yay, good, awesome. All right, so that's energy. So we know that we have all of this. Three things that I want you to remember today. We are all energy. If we are aware of the energy, that means we can utilize the energy, right? Just right now, we all receive energy and put it in part of the body and allow the body to relax and remove any tension there. Utilization, right? And we can also create the energy. Just as the example, bag of rice, putting the ribbon with helium balloon. We create that energy through our mind, through our senses, that we create a sensation that is heavy or light. Right. So just remember that for now. And I'm going to start sharing again. Fundamentally, all things are energy. When we recognize this, we can utilize and create with it. Now, when we want a change, a lasting change, how many of you, and please don't think that I'm judging, because I do this myself, like, I want change, I'm ready for change, it's like, I want to get to that I don't know, like house in the beach, or I want to be healthy, I want to lose weight, I want to look like 5 pounds or 5 kg lighter. And all of that is great, but then I say that and nothing really happened. And I noticed that even with myself, the end goals, the excitement, sometimes we lose that excitement. We lose that, the drive, the willpower to get there, because we often forget this 3-step that I'm going to be sharing with you. The first step is, have we identified where we are right now? Because when we say we want to go there, and for a lot of people who do a lot of planning, when we do planning, we say, okay, we're gonna get $1,000, but we also need to know how much we have right now, right? So if we have $500 right now, 500 to 1,000, there's only $500 that you have to make. But if right now it's $0 to $1,000, there's an extra distance. There's a space that you need to fill between 0 to 1,000. That is different between 500 to 1,000. So sometimes we're like, we want 1,000, but then we don't know where we are. So we don't know what kind of actions or how much effort that we need to put in. And then we're kind of like few days later, and we just adopted a few strategy, like how to lose 5 pounds in 1 week, for example, right? And we do that and we're excited. And after a while, I'm like, wow, this is so hard. Why is this so hard? And then the next thing you know, you don't do it. That's because sometimes we also don't measure like where we are right now to where we want to be. And we then just put in something that makes us feel like we have to do it. While maybe sometimes you don't even have to go too far. And the key here is, one, to identify the current energy state. Because again, we all energy between 500 to 1,000, between my weight right now to the weight that I want to go. Where are we? Where am I? What is that state? So right now, I want you to close your eyes. All right. So we really want to we want to be aware first. Where are we right now? Like with everything that you want to change, what exactly is here? So say, you know what? Open your eyes first. Type in the chat. What is it that you want to change? What lasting change you want to have? That will be helpful, right, Karen? I'm going to check here. Anyone? And you can unmute yourself, whichever. All right. Nobody has anything yet. All right. Great. Oh, releasing anxiety. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Healthier eating. Perfect. Nice. Okay. Healthier eating and releasing anxiety. So close our eyes. Now we want to feel, what is anxiety like? What does that look like and feel like in our energy right now? What is um what is eating right now? What does that feel like in the body? And notice your physical body first, because this is the easiest one, right? Notice how your body position. Notice what you're experiencing in the body, because that the physical body gives you the first clue. Are you feeling tightness maybe in the stomach, or is your shoulder drooping down? Or how are you sitting? Like, how is the physical body feel? Any blocks or any tightness in the body? Just feel it right now. What's really going on in the body? And now notice what is happening in the emotions. With anxiety and eating, what is really going on? Where is this vibration, the frequency in the body? Where is it stored? And then what thoughts come up? What is showing up in your mind? Okay, now open your eyes. Just write down what you find. How does it feel in the body? How does it feel in the emotion? And what is running in your mind? What words, what stories are coming? Okay. And this will be the foundational state, the foundational energetic state. You might write down, oh, I feel, with the eating, I feel tightness, like maybe something in the stomach. Maybe with the anxiety, you're feeling like there's something that's really tight in my lower back. There's something else that you're working on right now. Just where is it in the body? Where is this store in the body? Where is, like, what kind of vibration? Is it dark? Is it tight? Or maybe you can even see it in your mind's eyes. Is it like a block of ice, or is it a dark cloud, or whatever it is that comes? So when we know this, we can actually play around with this, right? Or even if you smell it, right? How does that smell? What does that smell like in this current energy state when you're experiencing anxiety, or you're experiencing that you're not eating healthy? What does that feel like? What is your body telling you? What is your thoughts or your emotions are telling you? Okay. Now that you write it down, so you kind of know, right? This is where you are. Now, the second thing is decide what you want and why you want it. And this is important because what will happen if nothing change? Like with this body is feeling this tightness, and the stomach is not, it has something stuck there or something. If nothing change, what will happen? And why do you want this change to happen? And that, I think, the two comes together, because if you have a reason why, you also know that if I don't do this, then the blah, blah, blah will not happen. If I don't do this, then I'm afraid that I will not, be healthy. If I don't do this, then I can't really go up, do something, maybe ask for a raise, or maybe step into doing what you love. So write down on the chat, if you don't do this, if you don't come out of that state, the first state of energy, what what will happen? What will happen to you? Or if you have the why do you want this to change? Just type it up on the chat for me. And even if you have any like chatter in your mind, what is preventing you to just do it? To continuously eating healthy, to do what you need to do to eat healthy. And what are the limiting beliefs with, with reducing anxiety? Is it something like I've done so many things before, nothing works? Anything like that? You'll feel better. Okay. So I can live full and present life. Wonderful. Yes, we want that. And this is where we're going to, this is the bulk of the work that I do with my client, whether it's privately or it's in the group, is that we go deeper into like what will feel better look like, and what is a full and present life look like, and what is really has been stopping you all this time, the compelling reason to actually just do it. Because when we don't have the compelling reason and we allow a lot of the limiting beliefs to take over, that's where we sometimes get stuck. And this is the energy that comes from the mind and the emotions. Because whatever is stopping you from just do whatever it is that you need to do comes in an energy form as well. Okay. And we're going to tie it into the, hold on. Thanks. And this is where we're going to explore it as well. Okay, before I'm going, let me check in for a little bit. What did I miss? Okay, so I'm going to just go through the 3-step, and I'm going to get you into an experience so that you get through all this 3-step and get whatever it is that you want to get today to create the lasting change. So hold on with me after this 3-step. All right, step 3 is to create an invite or amplify the energy where we want to go. Just like I said, right? First, you know where your base energy is. And then second, you ask the questions. What do I want? What do I want to, what do I want to change? Why do I need or do I want this change? And when? Oh, that's another thing. That's why I'm like, that's another one that I forgot to mention. When do you want it? Because sometimes we said that, okay, I want this change. I know why I want it, right? Because so I can live in a more present life so that I can feel better. But then you never really put a when. And when we don't put a time period, we'll just go from 1 month to 2 months to 3 months to even a year. You say, oh, I still haven't really, eaten healthy. Or I haven't really reduced my anxiety. I haven't really done the practice to reduce my anxiety. Because reducing anxiety and even with healthy eating, right? It does require actions. And I know this is where sometimes we fall short. It's because we don't have the energy to push forward the actions. Give me a thumbs up or something if that resonates with you. We don't have the energy to move us forward with the actions that we need to do so that we can be consistent with what we want, what we're committing, right? Again, it's energy. So where is this energy coming from? Again, remember, all of this that we're experiencing is like, oh, I know I need to eat healthy. Oh, I'm so anxious. We see it now, right? We feel it in our body. We feel it in our emotions and thoughts. Like it's there, and it looks. I don't know. For me, when I'm experiencing anxiety, it feels like my body wants to just go like curling down. I feel small. I feel like I'm a little kid again. I'm scared. Everything is gloomy and gray. So that's my baseline. This is me, and I can see this even in my day to day when I'm full of anxiety. Nothing works, nothing exciting. I can't really see a brighter color. Just like when you're going from fall from winter to spring, that color that feels like, it's just not alive, right? And I feel you, Becca. I think what you want is that you want that vibrant color again. You want to feel excited in life, but yet nothing has worked. Nothing has given you the energy to move you forward to that. So again, know that baseline and know why you want it, when you want it, and why you want it and when you want it, right? And the step 3 is what I've already given some part of you just now. Where it is that you want, where do you want to go? What does that feel like when you're actually out of anxiety, when you're actually eating much healthier? And I'm going to give you an exercise right now so that we can wrap everything together. So I'm going to close this share. And I want you to close your eyes right now. I'm going to help with some energy so we can remove some of the energy blocks. Okay. So close your eyes. And right now, just tap the crown or the top of your head with your right hand. Just tap it there so that you can activate that crown chakra. And I'm going to send you an energy through that crown chakra. And your job right now is just to receive. Understanding, if you're very intuitive and you're sensitive with the energy, you feel this blue, silvery blue color going into your crown chakra and going down. So allow this energy to come down through the crown chakra, clearing out all the chakra from the top of your head, down to your throat, down at your shoulder blade, all your organs, back of your body, and all the way out from the bottom of your feet. The same thing from the shoulder down through your arms, through your fingers. Wonderful. Great. So we clear it out. This is to give you an idea, not an idea actually. I'm removing your energetic field from anything that you have that you're experiencing, right? That anxiety, that feeling in the body when you're not eating healthy, whatever it is that you're experiencing life right now as a result of not eating healthy. So I'm clearing your energy body right now so that we can become open and available for a new experience, and a new experience that will give you the energy, the drive, the willpower to do whatever it takes so that you're going to be eating healthy and removing anxieties and whatever else that you have in your mind right now. Okay, now with your eyes closed, I want you to imagine and visualize your happy space. Just go there right now. Maybe it's the ocean, maybe it's a very luxurious hotel, resort, or maybe it's a place in the forest. Just bring up your happiest place. And when you have this image in your mind, and if you can't even remember anything, just use your imagination and create one right now. Remember, we can create anything with energy. So make it happy. happy place, the happiest place on earth. Just make it really bold with colors, with the right temperature, with the right surroundings. Make it bold, make it colorful, make it exciting. Right? Now bring in your favorite animals. Bring them into your favorite space. And maybe bring your favorite books and your favorite toys or whatever it is that you like to have in your space. And now I want you to bring your favorite music, the music that make you feel the happiest. And just turn the volume a little up so that you can hear it in your mind's eyes, in your imagination. And start to notice that you feel the vibration, that you become happier and happier. That's right. Well, this is the happiest music. This is your favorite music, the one that makes you the happiest. So bring it up and feel it in the body. Even if you want to move your body right now, just kind of like humming and dancing with the music, go do it. You all have your video off, so you can just enjoy and move with the music. And then bring your favorite people and just having an amazing conversation with your favorite people, or maybe sing along to the music. Just create these expansions of energy within you. Just allow your favorite place to influence more happiness with your favorite color, your favorite book, with your favorite people and music, and make and expand it and bigger. Just make it bold, make it exciting, and just feel it in your body. You might even want to dance with it and just move the body. You can even make a sound. You can just like sing with it. Right? Wonderful. Great. Continue with the imagination. Don't stop. We're going to actually bring it even further up. So now, with all this happiness, right now, just take a deep breath in and feel the vibrations of the happiness with all this favorite place, people, songs, colors, and everything like that in you. I want you to put an extra amplification with the energy. Make it 2 times bigger. Make it 3 times bigger. Make it 10 times bigger. And you can even go as bold, as crazy as you want. Maybe just make it as if you're in the top of the world and you are possible and you can do anything and you feel so accomplished, so free. And just use your imagination, use your creativity to bring you into that place. And bring that sound, bring that songs that really bring you, lift you up to that place, the happiest place, the happiest moment in your life with your own creation. Like, I'm happiest this moment because look at this. I'm in the happiest place with with people that make me so happy. I'm doing I'm doing things that make me happy. And just I'm listening to the song that make me happiest. And just dance with it, make noise with it, and just go make it bigger. And you probably already sense and hear some of the words that I give you, right? Now I want you to look around right here, right now, in your happiest moment. See yourself. How do you feel in your body? What does that feel when you're happiest in this moment? How does your body feel? And if there's like a mystical, magical mirror in front of you right now, and you can see it your mind's eyes, see yourself in this image, in the reflections in the mirror. How do you look? What color of clothing you're wearing? How does your hair look like? And what are you holding? Who are you with? And notice, like, when is this going to happen? Or actually, when is this happening? June, July of 2022, December 2022. Just keep bringing up. Keep inviting clues. What have I accomplished? This image that's being presented to me, what have I done? How does it look like? How does this feel like? What is possible for me? And make it bold. Command yourself to create whatever it is that's possible for you. I'm going to be the sexiest person. December 2022, I'm going to look this amazing. I'm going to have my hair this way. I'm going to feel this way. I'm going to walk. Maybe I'm going to do a marathon. Who knows? Maybe I'm going to actually apply for that job or ask for that raise or do something that really bold. I'm actually going to do that because this is me, December 2020 or whatever timeline that you put, and I'm going to have this for me. And make it so. And so it is. Because if you can imagine it, that means it's already in you, meaning that it's already in your reality. All right. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Now you can open your eyes. How is that experience? Type in the chat. What do you see? What do you see it's possible for you? So what do you see yourself few months down the line? 2, 3 months, end of the year? What do you see in your imagination? What are you creating? What are you inviting? What is being your happiest look like? Nice. I saw yourself healthy and happy. Very good, Tracy. Nice. Right? So it goes into you can write this down as I'm going to be sharing back my presentation. So that process is this step right here. At any moment, you can create that energy to draw in and invite the energy of where you want to go. Because when you have it and experience it in your body, you change that energy from where you were when you're experiencing the anxiety, when you're feeling like, oh, I don't feel like healthy in my body, to the state of, and it's just the access point happy. And anyone can create happiness within themselves, just as easy as I present it to you, right? Imagine your happy place, imagine your happy thing, just have it and draw it in your body. And once you're in your happy state, you can start to imagine and create and invite what is it that's possible, that lightness in my body, that healthy feeling in my body. You might even see in that magical mirror how you look like, right? And when you see yourself, the way that you look, everything in your physiology change. I don't know if you even noticed when we started the conversation a few minutes back until now, how you sit, has it changed? Because I even feel it when I begin. I was with a lot of anxiety, and I noticed I was actually hunching down, and I noticed that because my spine got stretched a little bit. I'm like, why is this so tight in the back? I noticed that, but after I did just this few minutes of meditation, my spine got straight up. And as you know, if we have our body straight, we feel different when we're actually hunching down, right? Even right now, I know you all are in a happy state right now, but just take a moment. We do it very quickly. If you just allow yourself to droop down, notice how it feels and how it shifts when you're actually lifting and make your body straight again, right? Let's droop it down again and up again and droop it down and up. Just in that moment alone, you notice the change of the energy from low to high, low to high. And imagine this. I want you to stand up right now. And if you just stand up like this, right? Like a Wonder Woman, how different can that be? All of a sudden, you're like, okay, I can do it. So just knowing that changes in the energy with the physiology, you know that that can also help you at any time to change the energy within you. So notice your physical, your emotions, and your thought. And this is where I'm empowering your thought, your mind, to actually help create something for you. Remember that 3 things that that we know about energy. You can be, once you're aware, you can utilize it or you can create it. So this is the part that you can actually create for your benefit. So when you're in that state, in the happy moment, and especially, once you're awake and you feel like, okay, I'm sort of kind of losing my commitment now. I don't feel the drive. What can I do? Remember that I give you that song, right? If you have that on your phone at any moment that you feel like, I don't want to do this, or either, I'm feeling low and maybe I should eat something unhealthy. I have that moment too, like, maybe I should just eat that, chocolate chip cookie because I don't feel good today. And things like that. In that moment, once you're aware, right? And you're aware that energy again, when you're feeling like you're not at your best self. And that moment, you remember, oh yeah, the sensations, this energy. You reach out for your playlist and just turn on that music and bring yourself back into your happy state. If you have vision board, the vision that you see in your mind's eyes just now, put it up on a display so that you remember that's exactly where I want to be. That's what I want to see and look and feel. So keep having your focus, something to keep your mind's focus on something. So playlist, vision board. The third one is words. Something that I didn't do in this meditation is to give you words. And I want you just to, write down right now, what are the words that you want to feel as you're reaching toward your, you don't want to feel anxiety or you want to eat healthy. What is it that you want to experience? Like, I am lighter. I am healthier. I am, keep reinforcing those words. And especially in the time that you feel like, I really want to just not do this, keep reminding yourself, I am powerful. I'm a creator. I'm in control of my own energy. I'm aware I can utilize my energy and I can create energy. And then crank up that music and just, change your energy state. So immerse in the song, immerse in the visions, and immerse in the words daily. especially if in the first 21 days, it's a habit creation period, right? 21 days, whatever it is that you want to commit, maybe a practice to reduce anxiety, eating healthy, and you probably already have a set of menu, you already know what to do. Make it a commitment to do it for 21 days. And every day, come back to the song, come back to the vision of who you're becoming, and use the words, I am light, I am healthy, I am dedicated, I'm committed, I'm doing my best work for myself because I love myself, and whatever else words that you want to use and create. Okay. Oh, actually, I put some examples here. Totally forgot. You're a powerful creator. I'm a force of God. You can say that I'm a force of God if you believe in God or whatever it is that you believe. Allowing that power to sit within yourself. I like to say all my desires, wants, and needs are being met right now by the infinite intelligence. An avalanche of abundance is coming to me, and this is for you who wants more abundance. And if you want more commitment in your healthy living, then my desire to become healthier are being met and being supported by the infinite intelligence right now. And with anxieties, I am calm. I am peace because I have the power or the force of God within me, and God's energy of force is peace. So I am peace, and just keep repeating that within yourself. All right. So words are energy that can change your moods and thoughts and physiology. So another thing that I want you to also pay attention for the next 21 days are the words that you listen to yourself. Because remember, we have the physical energy, emotional energy, and the mind energy, which are the thoughts, the words that you use, right? Sometimes we fail. Sometimes we make a mistakes. Maybe one day we just sort of kind of like experiencing a lot of things and we just fail to lift ourselves up. We feel the anxiety and we're just like, okay, I give up. Or or one day a lot of things going on and you just break your healthy meals. And the way that you react to that will also determine how you're gonna continue with the change. Because if you hear the words that you're saying and the words that you're telling yourself are not kind, then the energy that was supposed to be uplifting become downgrading, because it's as simple as words. So I want you to become very familiar with the words that you use and the energy that you put behind those words, because the words carry energy. The words will make or break the change that you want to create. Okay, so be very mindful. And actually, with the words that we just created right now, to help you uplift and push your motivation, make sure that you have those words ready at any time. So when you hear that your mind become loud with things that are not kind to you, change it. Okay. All right. And another one that can help you to, stay in your, the things that you want to create, the lasting change that you want to create, is to be in the community of like-minded people. Because I can tell you by experience, when I am, surrounded by people who are not in alignment with me, just for example, as easy as eating healthy meals, right? Because not everyone is doing that. I recognize that. And some of my best friends don't like to eat healthy. So if I hang out with them, then I will be exposed to more unhealthy eating, correct? That's a choice, right? Yeah, we still want to hang out, but then we will have to be extra diligent about choosing what we're going to eat. But if you have the support of a community that also focus on eating healthy, then even if you're spending time with them, you have a support system that will always help you to give you the energy to come back to on track, to still cheering you on, to say, hey, you still need to do this. Or, because you're in a community, you have a commitment, you have an accountability with somebody else to stay in the change that you want. So I invite you to find that community. I also run a group coaching called Energize, full of like-minded people, all driven toward making our life better, because we all want our best life. So some of us are working in our mindset. Some of us are working in creating healthy financial energy around us. Some of us also want to manifest something bigger, like a dream or a goal and things like that. So again, be with like-minded people who will hold you with whatever goals that you have. And with that, I want to conclude the presentation. I know that's a lot of information that I give you. You know where to find me. You have my email. Follow me on my Instagram. I'm also on WhatsApp and Telegram, or you can also just text me. That's my number right there. And I want to open the discussion. I know I'm gonna run out of time here. Any questions? Hi, Wen. Thank you. Great. So with that, if no questions, hi, Wen. If you have any question, I'm gonna close this workshop today. If you happen to see me on Instagram or YouTube, please give this video a thumbs up or like, and I welcome feedback. This is my first workshop. It's a lot of, I know it's not as smooth as I expect it to be, but I'm committed to do this every month. This is my way of sharing my knowledge, my wisdom, so that everyone can create an amazing life, a healthy lifestyle, and live their best life. So find me again on email, on the announcement on email or Facebook or Instagram for the next workshop. And please send me your comments if there's anything that's missing on the presentation today. If you need clarification, I'd be more than happy to to clarify it, or to even hop on the call to have a conversation with you. And yeah, I'll see you the next workshop. If you have a topic that you want me to go over, just send me an email. I'll be happy to consider that. And that's it. I'll see everyone again soon. Anyone want to stay back?